Folks, wide, Miller gets it, and he gets plenty of it, does he? No! What a catch! Oh my God!
Yeah!
Seeing athleticism at its very, very best. This is quite an incredible moment, folks. You won't believe what you've just seen. It is just the best piece of skill I think I've ever seen in a game of cricket.
Under pressure, Surya Kumar out of calmness. This is magnificent. Presence of mind.
The umpire director, we have an umpire review for the fair catch. Bowler's feet checked, it's a fair delivery. Go to the best angle for the catch, please. Keep it rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through. That's good there. Did you have any other angles from just behind, please? Thank you. Yeah, foot's inside there. Foot's inside there. Foot's inside there. Roll up. Keep it rolling, please. Keep it rolling. Yeah, foot's inside there. Keep it rolling. Thank you. Ready with my decision for the big screen.
Potentially one of the greatest catches in cricket history when you look at the occasion and the pressure. Outstanding, great starts in South Africa, thrills billions in India.
Yeah, the presence of mind to be able to keep the emotions in check, execute the skills that they do practice over and over again these days. The low full toss, Miller's eyes would have lit up. He would have thought, I've got enough on it, but it's not to be. Simply brilliant from Surya.
Tremendous, joyous scenes. I just bear a thought of what Hardik Pandya has done in the last half an hour. He was brought back, he got Klassen, and now he's got Miller. Two massive wickets in his 2 overs. South Africa now looking down the barrel. 161 for 7.
16 from 5. Rabada. Gisha Rabada. Edge. Down to the boundary for 4. 12 from 4 now. It's a busy pendulum.
It's raining, Smithy, too. Just to add a little bit of drama to the situation. There's some rain coming across the ground. A fortunate outside edge. It takes it to 12 of 4 deliveries. Can Rabada work magic? The most unlikeliest source you would think compared to what's been at the crease so far. But South Africa will be hoping by all hopes.
Third man goes back. This over could take an eternity, but I don't care. It's great, isn't it? It's absolutely great. The drama of all this whole World Cup, as you say, Polly. 55 games of cricket, almost. And we've come to this kind of tension. Hardik, Rabada, swing and a miss. They'll run a by, will they? Yes, they will. And we're down to 11 from 3.
Well, a game worthy of a final this. There's absolutely no question about that. Pendulum swung from one side to the other. One stage it looked as if South Africa had their nose in front. India bouncing back with the wicket of Klassen. And then they chipped away. Some magnificent bowling. Hardik, Ashdeep Singh, just with Bumrah. It's taken some quality stuff to claw your way back into this contest.
Polly, you won't need reminding me. South Africa needed 26 from 4 overs with 6 wickets in hand.
Yeah, it was 151 after 16 overs, and unfortunately they lost their big hitters. But what can Keshav Maharaj do? You would think it would be into the wicket, slow deliveries, try and make him wake it across to the leg side.
Another beautiful delivery this time now, Hardik Pandya, just at the right time. It's India now. They believe they don't have to do anything silly. 10 from 2, Aiden Markham would know they had their chances. Whole nation watching. Be a massive relief. 13 years since India picked up the last ICC trophy. That was a World Cup in India. Won a Champions Trophy, but a World Cup is a World Cup. 10 needed from 2.
It just needs to make it 2 legal deliveries and make sure that the first one doesn't go away to the fence and everything is secure. They're taking their time. Rohit Sharma getting the field in the unbelievably correct position. They're not taking any chances. They want to make sure, even though it seems like they've got it covered now.
There he goes, 10 needed of 2. That's a wide. He'll have to bowl that again. 9 needed of 2.
It was situated that if 10 of 2 you couldn't get a super over. Now all of a sudden South Africa, if they can find the boundary twice, even if it's on the ground, they'll get 8 and they will be in for a super over in this final.
He's feeling it, Hardik Pandya. He's bent over at the top of his mark. I'm sure that he's got a bit of a niggle, but he's starting to feel this mentally. I mean, that just wasn't a wide. That was a big wide, which means pressure.
Yes, he's staying. He wants to stay away from the onside. Stay away from Rabada swinging down the ground on the onside. Breezes in that direction. There are 3 fielders in the deep. Here goes Hardik Pandya. Swings in the air. This should be taken. It's Surya Kumar. India will feel they won this World Cup now. 9 needed of 1 ball. 1 legal delivery will seal it. And they come at the arm, come at the man. It's Hardik Pandya again.
They have held their nerve with all this pressure. The odds were against them with 4 overs to go. Heavily South Africa's game. Heavily. And this, compared to the one he's previously taken, was a walk in the park. It simply was. Kohli knows. They all know. The world of cricket knows. It is just moments away. Only Bryce has a side defended a total in T20 World Cup finals, and India has done it twice.
You can see how much it means to Rahul Dravid as well. As a player, never had a chance of getting his hands on a World Cup. As a coach of a team, the time has come. It's in the air, it's India, who win the T20 World Cup after 17 years.
Yes.
The drought is over. An ICC tournament after 13. They all go to ground. They worked extremely hard for this. Have a look at the support staff there. It means so much. Unbeaten in this tournament. They've held their nerve when it mattered most. And under pressure. And they become the unbeaten team to hold the trophy. 50th win for Rohit Sharma as captain in T20s. And the first captain to do so.
I've got to say, I looked at Rohit Sharma when that single was taken. He went down, he lay down on the ground, and he punched the turf, and his players ran towards him. Such is the pressure of being the captain of India to deliver the goods. And Kohli, I've got to say, we've got to hear from you. It's the one that got away. I'll be honest with you, and you feel that, I'm sure.
Yeah, the South Africans were immensely disappointed. Credit's got to go to India. They never gave up hope. We saw an unbelievable over from Hardik Pandya, but it was his wicket of Hendrik Klaasen earlier on in the piece that made sure they gave themselves a chance. They didn't stop believing, and at the back end, they held their nerve. The South Africans, well, they'll be very disappointed. It was in their grasp. They had it done. They just needed the experience of the 2 batters at the crease to take them over the line. Unable to do so. It was a good campaign, but once again, they fall short on the biggest stage.
And what a moment. You can see tears in his eyes. It means so much to him, Hardik Pandya. Under pressure. Under serious pressure. Get those 2 wickets. That of Miller and of Klaasen is something sensational. And time to celebrate. It's been a long time, but it's come. And it's come on the big stage in a World Cup final.
There's some great achievers in the game who are broken at the moment with emotion. Look at this man here. Look at this man here. He's taken a wander by himself just to reflect on what has happened. Such a special time for Rohit Sharma and his distinguished career. You can't quite grasp it at this point.
Yeah, he's looking upstairs, he's looking at the man upstairs and saying, what did you do after that night in Ahmedabad when India lost to Australia? He looks up again and he would be saying, thanks for giving me another chance. And the boys have responded. Kohli top scorer in the final. Vital innings. Highest score of the tournament. But it's this man. Deserves all the accolades. He's captained magnificently right through this tournament. And even today, getting the right bowlers at the right time when the chips were down. Showing faith in Hardik Pandya. Getting him on at a very important moment of play. Get wickets at crucial stages. Ashdeep Singh, he did a great job too.
So much despair back in Ahmedabad has been replaced. It has been replaced here today. Truly wonderful side. And a wonderfully popular leader. He had a heck of a tournament with the bat. Kohli came through for him today. I can see Nasser down there on the boundary with someone. Dinesh Karthik is down there. We've got roving reporters. Right. Let's get down to Dinesh Karthik first of all. All Indian players are heroes and he'll be loving every minute of this. Here's Dinesh.
Siraj, you were there. In the last 5 overs, they needed 30 runs and Bumrah was walking. What was the mood like in the dressing room?
I'm only believe on Jesse because game changer player is only one guy is Jasprit Bumrah. I thought this hour maybe is match changing hour. And what I'm thinking about is exactly same there. I'm like it's unbelievable feeling right now. To be honest, I can't describe my feeling.
6 months ago, you played the final and you were part of the 11 and you ended up losing that game. How is the feeling right now that you won the World Cup?
Given last year World Cup, I lost same like, but now this match, I think is as a player, you also did last year World Cup, you there, so his feeling is unbelievable. Every professional cricketer is there, he wants World Cup final, but I'm to be grateful, I'm blessed, I'm enjoying this moment. To be honest, I'm lucky. Thank God, Almighty Allah.
Thanks, and on to you, Anas.
Hardik, you're proudly holding that Indian flag. Just sum up what this World Cup win means to you.
It means a lot. It's very emotional. We've been working very hard, but something was not clicking, and I think today was a day where we kind of fulfilled what the whole world, whole nation wanted. So many people supporting, and I think even it's more special for me how my 6 months have been. I've been very graceful of not speaking a word. Things have been very unfair, but I believe that if I keep working hard, there will be a time where I will be able to shine and do what I've always I've done. And I think that sums everything up. It was a dream to win, and especially getting an opportunity like this makes it even more special.
You believed in yourself. Did you believe in the team when they needed 30 from 30? Did you still have that real belief you could do it?
We always believed we can do it. It was just about we execute our plans, stay calm, and let the pressure come to them. And credit to Jassi and the fast bowlers, the way they bowled those last 4 overs, change everything. And yeah, it was about time to get it.
You're cool and calm and calculated. How were you in that last over?
I knew pressure's not gonna, if I'm not gonna be calm, it's not gonna help me. So for me, it was simple that I execute my plans and make sure that every ball which I bowl, I commit 100%. So, yeah, I mean, I've been in this situation. Yes, I've not won it, but for me, I've always enjoyed pressure situation. All of a sudden, my run of speed increased as well when the time came. So, yeah, it's been wonderful. It's been very enjoyed.
The final question, you gave your coach Rahul Dravid a big hug. His last day as coach, he is someone that's backed you and the team throughout.
I mean, I'm very happy for him. He's been a wonderful man. Really enjoyed working with him. To give him a farewell like this, where this is how his so far coaching career ends. It's been wonderful. I've had a very good relationship with him. Kind of became friends, and very excited, very happy for him that the way they all are going, all the support staff, they've been very integral on last 3-4 years.
And a big kiss from your captain as well. Hardik Pandya, World Cup winner, well done.
Akshar, it's been a great few months for you, and you've been one of the players of this tournament so far. What does this mean to you?
It's meant everything for me. Like when I come to this World Cup, in last few years I've been getting injured, not getting that performance, but this time I'm just feeling that I have to do something for India, something good for India, and finally I did it. I'm feeling so proud.
The team has been part of so many finals, so what did you do when this happened today?
I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just thinking about this is another match for me, and I'm not thinking this is the final. So that's work for me. When I went for the batting, I think I'm not thinking about ahead that if I'm got out here, then what happens? I'm just play on the merit, and that's
what does this mean to Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma?
I think Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma. You can see what Rohit Sharma. He's an amazing man. I think he led Team India very good in this series and in this World Cup, I think. And Rahul bhai give everything to us that you can enjoy. You can't take pressure. Just enjoy and just do your best.
A couple of times you promoted up the order. Were you expecting it?
No, not today. I think I thought I'm going down the order, but when we got out 3 wickets early, then suddenly Rahul bhai told me that X, please pad up, and I think I didn't get to think about anything about my batting, so I think that worked for me.
Thanks a lot, and well done, Akshar.
Yes, thank you.
I see Jay Shah there. I think his new name will be Nostradamus Shah. Because in the month of July, he appointed Rohit Sharma as the captain. And he said on the 29th, he will be lifting the World Cup. And it's happened just that way.
Well, he will indeed. 169 for 8 South Africa. Hendricks went early. De Kock was outstanding. So was Klaassen, and so was Miller when it really mattered, and so was Stubbs for that matter. But at the point where they were going to win it, this side through Bumrah and Arshdeep in particular, and the fielding, came to the party when most needed. Brilliant display of pressure fielding from India as well. Suryakumar Yadav's catch on the boundary will live long in a lot of memories. 176-7 India. South Africa 169 for 8. India win the World Cup, the 2024 version, by 7 runs.
Let the emotion run, Virat. What does this mean to you?
Well, this was my last T20 World Cup, and this is exactly what we wanted to achieve. This is an amazing game. I was telling Rohit today when we went out to bat, I was like, one day you feel like you can't get a run, and then you come out and then things happen. God is great. I bow my head in gratitude. I'm just really grateful I was able to get the job done for the team on the day that it mattered the most.
It was a different Virat Kohli we saw today, the Virat Kohli we've seen all these years. What prompted that change in you?
Well, just the occasion. It was now or never kind of a situation. I knew this is my last T20 game playing for India. It's the last World Cup that I was going to play. So I wanted to make the most of it. And this was our aim. We wanted to win an ICC tournament. We wanted to lift the cup. And as I said, it was the occasion that helped me to put my head down and just respect the situation rather than trying to force things out there and just really play the game that my team wanted me to play.
Have you just made an announcement, Virat, about T20 internationals?
Yes, I have. This was an open secret. It was not something that I was not gonna announce even if we had lost. This was going to be my last T20 World Cup playing for India. It's time for the next generation to take over. 2-year cycle. There's some amazing players playing in India, and they're gonna take the team forward in the 2020 format and do wonders as we've seen them do in the IPL. And I have no doubts that they'll keep the flag waving high and really take this team further from here now.
In 2011, you said it's time to carry someone on the shoulders because he's carried India for so long. Time to carry you on the shoulders maybe for this.
No, I don't think so. I mean, look, it's been a long wait for us. Just waiting to win an ICC tournament, and it's not just me alone. You look at someone like Rohit as well. He's played 9 T20 World Cups. This is my 6th, so he deserves it as much as anyone else in the squad. So we're just happy we were able to get the job done, and really, it's hard to explain. The emotions I felt after the game. I knew what kind of mindset I was in. I wasn't very confident in the last few games. I wasn't feeling really good out there. But when God has to bless you with something, He shows you in ways that you can't imagine. That's why I said I'm really grateful and humbled right now, and I bow my head.
Well, and Virat, the world sees you as a very tough human being. It's revealing to see this side to you today.
It's been difficult, and hence the emotions of how the game went as well, where we came back from, the kind of character the guys showed. It's really difficult to hold things back. I think it's going to sink in a little later, and the emotions are going to come to the surface a little later more, but it's just an amazing day. I couldn't be more thankful.
If it is indeed the last one, you go with your head held high as you always do. Well done, Virat Kohli.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Harsha.
I'm just pausing to let the sound come through, Jasprit. Did you think when you were a kid growing up in Ahmedabad that far away here in Barbados you'd be seeing these kind of emotions?
Not at all. Usually I'm the one who tries to keep my emotions in check and try to focus on the job. But today, I don't have a lot of words. The emotions are taking over. I usually don't cry after a game, but this feels really special. Midway stage we felt we were in trouble, but to pull off a win like this is an unreal feeling.
Is this the very best that you've bowled? Because I've seen cricket for a while. I've yet to see a white ball bowler bowl at this level consistently. What do you think of it?
I'm just really over the moon that my son is here, my family is here, and I could do something special for India. We've been working really hard towards this, and we've come close. We just fell short last time, but we were able to go through this time. There's no better feeling than that. We play the sport for this, for these days, for big stages when you do well and you get your team through. There's no better feeling.
It's incredible that in a game that's normally dominated by batters, there's a bowler who's the player of the tournament. And right from the first game, you just looked like your rhythm was right, everything was right.
Yeah, it just felt good. I was trying to keep myself in a bubble because I was spending time with my family, not thinking too far ahead, staying where your feet are. All of these things are okay. Yes, we do say it, but when comes the big day, you have to do it even more. You have to do what you have been doing, not to try over because it's the final. So yeah, it just felt very good, and over the tournament, I felt very clear and calm.
Was there ever pressure on you, because you are the lead bowler? Was there ever pressure on you that your 4 overs are the key moments, and especially today when you came back for the 16th?
I don't look at it like that, because whenever I'm at my peak mindset, I think of one ball at a time and 1 over at a time. If I think of the overall picture too early, I give on to the pressure and I try too hard sometimes. So this was what was working for me today. Yes, obviously emotions can take over and was taking over, but you had to keep yourself in check. But now the job is done, the emotions can come out and you can scream and shout.
Can I just ask you one final question on when you took the ball for the 16th over? It was 30 of 5 overs, the game was slipping out. You're standing at the top of your mark. Surely there's a thought going on that we'd love to share from you.
Yeah, it was, when it was a runner ball, we did think that, what is happening. So when I came, I saw the ball was a little scuffed up and reversible. So I thought, what is the difficult shot for the batsman? How will he get beaten, or I will get a wicket? So I thought length ball was an option. The ball was reverse swinging. I was happy that I was able to keep my calm and I was able to execute.
Go and put that trophy in your cabinet. It'll take pride of place. Well done, Jasprit Bumrah. It's been an absolute honour watching you play cricket.
Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you.
In commiserations, I think the appreciation from the crowd present here and those viewing, the global audience, have shown their great love for what you've provided. As you look at today's game and the outcome, generally, how do you feel?
Yeah, obviously gutted for the time being. I think it'll take some time for us to have a really good reflection on a really good campaign that we've had. Obviously for the time being, though, like I mentioned, it hurts quite a bit, but having said that, still incredibly proud of this group of players and everyone that's involved in this team.
The bowling effort today by your unit, how many marks do you give to them for the way they carried it out?
Yeah, I thought they bowled well. Don't think there was a hell of a lot to work with with regards to the pitch, so thought they did well to restrict them to what we thought was a chaseable total. Thought we batted really well as well and came down to the wire. A really good game of cricket. So on all fronts, really chuffed with the guys today. Like I mentioned, not great to get over the line, but incredibly proud of this group of people that we've got going here in our white-ball squad.
Was there a time in the run chase, did it seesaw with you the way that you chased the total? What was a crucial point for you?
Yeah, it did. And you know, we've seen with a lot of our games this campaign that it's not really over until the last ball is bowled. So we never got comfortable. There's always that element of scoreboard pressure, and especially at the back end, things happen quite quickly and can change quite quickly as well. But having said that, we got into a great position, which proves that we were worthy finalists. Could have won the game today, unfortunately didn't, but still, like I mentioned, incredibly proud of the group.
Yeah, a lot of close calls. I was reading a quote from one of your journalists back home, and it surrounds a lot of South African sport. They don't know what we know as South Africans. How does that set you up for the future?
Yeah, hopefully really in a really good way. I think one thing that's guaranteed about a South African, wherever they are in the world, is they're a really competitive person, a really respectful person, and a person that will go down with the fight. So that's one thing that we as a group sort of pride ourselves on. Hopefully moving forward we can draw a lot from those few things and can keep putting the skill side of the sport to good use. But yeah, it's still a proud moment for us.
Congratulations on getting to the final, and there is no doubt, Aiden, that your time will come in future. Thank you very much for the entertainment.
Thank you, Vish. Thanks.
How do you sum up this moment, given all the planning, given all, I suppose, the times that you didn't quite cross the line as you would have wanted to? Sum up this for the nation and for the global society.
Very hard to sum up what we've been through for the last 3 or 4 years. To be honest, we worked really hard as individuals and as a team. A lot has gone behind the scenes for us to be here today and winning this game. It's not what we did today, it's what we've been doing for the last 3-4 years. That's the result that has come for us today. You know, we played a lot of high pressure game in the past as well, and we've been on the wrong side of it as well. So guys do understand, you know, when the pressure is on, what needs to be done. And today was the perfect example of when the back is against the wall, what is required. We stuck together as a team, all of us, even though, you know, at one point it was looking South Africa's way, but I thought, you know, overall as a team, as a group on the field, we wanted this really bad. We wanted to win this, but I know to win a tournament like this, a lot goes behind the scenes, a lot of efforts, a lot of mind needs to come together, and I'm very, very proud of the bunch of boys that I have and the management as well for giving us that liberty to go and play and you know, execute, and having that trust in each one of us, and that has to start from the management, coach, captain, and then the players, you know, go out there and do it. Throughout the tournament, I think we were fantastic.
Let's talk about a few individual players and not isolating anyone else, but Virat's form wasn't the greatest coming into this final. What's your appreciation of what he did today with the bat?
Look, I was, not me, but nobody was in doubt about that form of Virat's. We know the quality that he has. He's been on top of his game for last 15 years. Come the occasion, we know big players will stand up. Virat was obviously holding that one end, which was very, very crucial for us. And the others played around him. And for us to get to that total was a team effort as well. We wanted somebody to bat as long as possible. These are not the wicket where you can just come and bat freely and keep the scoreboard ticking straight away. So we do understand that, and we wanted somebody to bat as long as possible. Virat did that perfectly. That is where experience, all the years that he has played, comes into the picture. And the other guys around played really well. Aksar's knock of 47 was, I think, very, very crucial as well.
Let's jump on to the bowling now, and you've got many, many heroes across the tournament. Aksar himself with the ball, Kuldeep, Ashdeep. But this guy, Jasprit Bumrah, how do we put into words what he keeps doing?
I can understand you guys trying to put it out in the words, but I've been someone who's seen him for so many years playing alongside me. Even I don't know what exactly is with him, and what I know exactly what he brings to the table, but how he does that, it is just masterclass, to be honest. He backs his skills, which is more than enough, and he's a very confident lad. Whatever he wants to do, he executes that to perfection, which is a very rare sight. I know.
Hardik is telling you that he wants to celebrate here now.
Yeah, no, I mean, just with Bumrah, to put it in one word, he is a class act.
And Hardik, bowling that.
Hardik was brilliant as well. Bowling that over, no matter how many runs is required to bowl that last over, nerves and all of that. I'm very, very, very proud of the boys.
A word to the fans who've turned up here finally, who've supported you at home and abroad.
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic. All the way through New York to Barbados. I just want to salute them, to come and support us the way they have. And also back home, millions of people are sitting there watching it. It's a late night in India. I'm pretty sure they will be up tonight to watch this. It is for them. They've been waiting for a long time, like we have. So yeah, I mean, very, very proud of what we have achieved today.
Rohit, congratulations. Thank you very much for all the entertainment you've provided around this tournament. Once again, I'll allow you to go and to join your teammates to receive the trophy from Mr. Greg Barclay, the ICC Chair, and Mr. Jay Shah, ICC Director. Congratulations to India, led by Rohit Sharma, ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup Champions 2024.
Take in this moment. These are your T20 World Champions. India wait 13 years for this glory. Great players like Rahul Dravid have come and gone, and they haven't had their hands on this trophy. That doesn't define you. What defines you is this moment right here, this campaign right here. The first T20 World Champions to go unbeaten in a competition. They're on top of this world. This is Rohit Sharma's legacy. This is what Virat Kohli has left in terms of standards. This is what this team will build on, from the Jasprit Bumrah to the Ashdeep.